According to a new analysis by a social media analytics company, Donald Trump's tweets are having far less impact today than they were 6 months ago, a year ago, and even 3 years ago. In fact, pretty much since they started paying attention, mid-2016, Donald Trump's tweets have had fewer and fewer engagements. And they're predicting that this May, the month we're currently in, is actually going to be the lowest engagement month that Donald Trump has ever had. Now, that may seem like it doesn't really matter. Maybe this seems like a stupid story to you. But let's not forget that Donald Trump has told us, Kellyanne Conway has told us that Trump feels this way as well, that this is his preferred means of communication to the American public. This is how he gets his message across. This is how he talks to all of us. And according to the analytics here by this group, CrowdTangle, people don't seem to care anymore. Here are the stats here. In November 2016, he was at a 0.55% engagement. June 2017, he was at 0.32% engagement. And as of May 25th of this month, he was at a 0.16 engagement, 0.16% engagement on his tweets. Now, the folks at the Toronto Star think they have an idea why. And it's because nobody's shocked anymore. You know, back in the day when Donald Trump was first running for president, and then when he became president, he would tweet stuff out. People would get shocked and angry, but now we just expect it. Now we know it's coming. But that's not just the people who dislike Donald Trump. This is about his followers, the people who actually believe the things he says. There's not a whole lot more he can say that's going to make them be like, oh, hell yeah. It's kind of dying off. They're kind of getting sick of it. The shock factor is gone. And if you don't think that that's a big deal as we head into these 2020 elections, you are sorely mistaken. If Donald Trump cannot shock people, if he cannot stand out above the crowd with his crazy rhetoric, then the man has nothing left. This is very important. It shows that the public is getting sick of him. The public is getting tired of seeing his craziness. And when you take that away from him, when the power of that diminishes as it is, he has nothing left. What's he going to do? Stand on his policies? What policies would that be? The policy of separating migrants from their parents and then letting them die in cages on the border? The policy of sending farmers to bankruptcies in record droves because of his trade wars? The policy of cutting taxes for the super rich, including himself, while the middle class continues to struggle and sink further down the economic ladder? Those aren't exactly policies that he should be touting. He's going to try. He's absolutely going to try. But it's going to ring hollow among the American electorate. If these people are sick of him, if they are indeed tired of seeing his stupid tweets, if they are no longer shocked by them to anger, outrage, or support, then that and that alone could spell doom for Trump in the 2020 election. Maybe this is a fluke. Maybe it's something that's going to, start ticking the other way as we get closer to the election. But according to these numbers, according to the statistics and the analytics, it doesn't appear to be that way. Ever since mid-2016, Trump's numbers have fallen. People have stopped caring. And when they stop paying attention to the big orange buffoon in the White House, they're going to start wondering why he's there in the first place. And that's not going to end well for him in 2020. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.